Good evening, I'm Susan Jackson, the proud principal of Goose Creek Memorial High School, and I would like to welcome you to Goose Creek Memorial's first virtual graduation ceremony. I hope you are ready to celebrate your soon-to-be graduates. As we all know, this has been a challenging semester for everyone as their lives have changed due to the CDC recommendations for safety protocols, as well as an executive order from Governor Abbott for schools to remain closed to prevent the spread of COVID-19. Seniors, you left for spring break to never return and finish the year with your classmates and your teachers who have missed you more than you can imagine. While we may not have had the opportunity to participate in some of the traditional rites of passages that seniors usually enjoy, you still have managed to make memories. In fact, you have the unique distinction of participating in a graduation ceremony that is unlike any other class has ever graduated from Goose Creek Memorial. What a story you will have to tell your children and your grandchildren. Thank you for your cooperation and your resilience and your dedication to surviving and thriving the past few months. I could not be more proud of any group of seniors than I am of the class of 2020. Families and friends, there's a program posted on the Goose Creek CISD website. And as you celebrate with your graduates, remember you can post on Twitter or Instagram using hashtag GCM Class of 2020 or comment on our Facebook page to shout out to your senior on our social feed. Vanessa Mendoza, Student Body Vice President, will now give our invocation, and Johan Rodriguez, Senior President, will present the welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, please now join me in prayer. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. We have all worked hard in order to finish this important stage of life. Thank you for the family, friends, teachers, coaches, and all of the faculty that have helped us become better individuals and prepared us for the outside world. They deserve only the best for everything they have done these past few years. Lastly, thank you for allowing us to come together for this graduation ceremony despite the current global situation. Now, we have all made many special memories these past 4 years, but we have many more to make. May we each continue on our own separate paths and embark on fulfilling journeys, never losing sight of who we want to be May we endeavor to find success and, most importantly, may you find happiness. Amen.
Hello, and welcome all to the Goose Creek Memorial High School Virtual Graduation for the graduating class of 2020. Thank you for joining this broadcast and watching this most joyous day for us. I know most of us, if not all of us, would love to be sitting together in the Ford Arena or Star Wars Stadium watching our class walk across the stage and get our diplomas. Unfortunately, due to the state of the world right now, that could not happen without putting all of us at risk. I hope all of you are watching are safe, at home, and still practicing social distancing from wherever you are in the world. We wouldn't want another Spanish flu. For those who don't know what happened, look it up. That's the last bit of homework you'll ever get from high school. Today is an important day for all of us. After 12 or more years of school, we have finally made it. For most of us, the next step in our lives is college, which hopefully by the time we need to move out of our homes for college, the world will be in a much better state. For some of us, this is where your life in the education system ends, whether it means you're joining the workforce or entering the military and going back to school afterwards. The last 4 years of our lives have been filled with many difficult situations, whether it was a natural disaster or forgetting to study for a test the next day. We have made it through all of it. I can say that all the staff members in our school district are incredibly proud of all that we have done. There were so many times where we could have given up, but we didn't. Now we persevere and thrive, even though most of us would love to just stay in bed, relax, and forget all about that has happened. Parents and teachers, I would like to thank you for helping us get through school. Without you, we would not have been able to make it through it. To my fellow classmates, I know that wherever we end up going, nothing can stop us from thriving. We can do anything we set our hearts and minds to. I want to thank you all again for being here with us. Hopefully, we will be able to have a face-to-face graduation soon. Welcome, and remember to wash your hands.
Thank you. Over the past 4 years, many people have contributed to the success of the students, and I'd like to recognize them now. The 2019 and 2020 Board of Trustees is President Augustine Laredo III, Vice President Ms. Jessica Woods, Secretary Mr. Ben Poppy, Assistant Secretary Mr. Howard Sampson, and members Mr. Shay Cotter, Mr. Richard Clem, and Mrs. Tiffany Guy. Also, we would like to thank Mayor Brandon Capetillo and the Baytown City Council members for their support. Laura Alvarado, Chris Presley, Charles Johnson, Heather Betancourt, Robert Hoskins, David Hemsel. We would also like to recognize the Central Administration staff and the Goose Creek Memorial High School administration staff and faculty. Finally, thank you to our parents who have worked with us for the last 4 years, especially this year as we together ensured that our students accessed online instruction and completed requirements for graduation. Now I'd like to introduce Lauren Torres, Senior Vice President, who will present the Senior Reflections, followed by the senior video that your class helped to create.
Good afternoon, Patriots. I hope you are all stocked up on toilet paper and hand sanitizer. My name is Lauren Torres and I'm your Senior Class Vice President, and I'm honored to be giving our Senior Reflection speech. Today marks an important day within our lives and that of the world. Today we make history at GCM as the first class to have a virtual graduation. I come to you through a screen rather than in person, which is a shame because my shoes are really cute. But nonetheless, we are here together to celebrate our graduation, the finale to our high school experience. To fully grasp the magnitude of this accomplishment, we must go back to where it all began. 4 years ago, the class of 2020 were merely freshmen walking into GCM for the first time, armed with the latest shoes, coolest clothes, and frantically looking for our friends and the spot we agreed to the night before. Our eyes were glued to our schedules, afraid to get lost in the sea of students within a building that resembled more of a cruise ship than a high school. If only then someone could have warned us troubled waters were ahead. In an attempt to find our identity, we relied on classifications. We classified ourselves as nerds, athletes, artists. Heck, some of us showed alliances to our old junior highs. As awkward as freshman year was, we survived. only to be met with the worst year ever. Wait, just kidding, I haven't gotten to junior year yet. Sophomore year rolled around, and we were anxious to go back, just to claim our spot above the freshmen, because that was all that mattered. That was until Hurricane Harvey joined the mix. Harvey flooded homes and cities entirely, shaking the normalcy that we were accustomed to. You could say they didn't expect much from a group of teenagers, but that's because they'd never met a class like the class of 2020. In response to the devastation, we abandoned our self-proclaimed labels of freshman year and became unified by the one thing we all shared, our humanity. Hurricane Harvey tried to break us, but we grew stronger in our sense of community, hosting food drives, donating clothes, renovating homes. There are no limits to a teenager with car keys. We proved to Mother Nature that the class of 2020 was a force to be reckoned with. Now comes the most stressful year of high school, junior year. We were finally upperclassmen, which meant laners were for losers, dress code was for freshmen, and we couldn't hear you reprimanding us because we had our AirPods, or as Mr. Painter would say, earpods. Junior year challenged us in a unique way. Our enemy was from within. Junior year was the year of ACTs, SATs, and any other exam that would actually be beneficial to our future. We battled mental illnesses like depression and anxiety, all while participating in sports and clubs. If that isn't strength, I don't know what is. We went from counting our friends to counting our cups of coffee, or even our hours of sleep. If you had over 3 hours of sleep, were you even trying? I witnessed how complete strangers within our class were willing to help each other to accomplish a common goal, graduation. We all suffered together, writing our essays the night before, having mental breakdowns on the phone, identity crisis because we were supposed to know our future at 17. And don't get me started on how depressing English literature is. Violets are blue, roses are red, my love said no, and now I'm dead. Thanks for the motivation, Shakespeare, but I think I'll pass. It's a tough year, but it was also one that you would never forget. Our HOSA program ranked 4th in regionals, our Lady Basketball Patriots made it to the playoffs, and our boys soccer made it to the 4th round of playoffs and even dyed their hair gray. Now that was the time to be alive. If there was one thing I learned junior year, other than just because you can doesn't mean you should, AP Bio, it was that the class of 2020 was invincible. We have been through a natural disaster together, battled mental health together, and survived the awkward stage of puberty together. That alone deserves an applause. Now comes the year we dreamed of our entire lives, senior year. We were at the top of the hierarchy and planned to take full advantage of our seniority. Senior year, though cut short, gave us the most memorable memories. Or have we forgotten the epic pep rallies when juniors actually thought they were better than us? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we still have the spirit stick. Or did we forget the moment before the sun rose on our senior sunrise when we were all together? Or did we forget the accomplishments of our class, Avid being named National Demonstration School, or our artists who got recognition for rodeo art, or our girls soccer having the best season in the history of GCM? COVID-19 tried to ruin our senior year, but it doesn't know how resilient we are. We are a class that when faced with an obstacle, we provide a solution. We are a class that if told no, we do it and tweet about it. We are a class that cannot be broken. There is no class that has displayed the strength of 2020, no class that has showed promise like 2020, and no class better than 2020. Sure, we have had some disappointments. We learned high school isn't a musical. We aren't Saved by the Bell, but we have the best faculty students could be blessed with. It is because of our teachers and parents that we are here today, dressed in red. It is because of their continuous sacrifice that we have felt appreciated during these troubling times. And it is because of your dedication, teachers and parents, that we are agents of change. On behalf of the class of 2020, we thank you. And congratulations to the class of 2020. Our time aboard GCM has come to an end, but the voyage to our destiny still awaits. Now is the time to be the captain of your own ship. Some of you might already have a map laid out. Some of you will come across uncharted waters, but all of you can say you are a part of history.
welcome to Avid.
Hey.
Hey, Mr. Olner.
I'm so excited to see you. So today is your last day of your senior year. How excited are you?
It's sad.
I am not a fan. My all-time favorite memory ever was definitely being in Miss Dolner's Avid class.
We just made so many good memories.
Growing up with every single one of y'all, it was one of my best memories in high school.
I wanted to tell you something very special. You've taken advantage of every opportunity that was offered to you. With that being said, all 12 of you, all 12, are the winners of the ExxonMobil Avid Determination Scholarship. So my wish for you is that your dreams stay big and your worries stay few. And I want you to remember, always have a plan and not an excuse. I'm proud of you guys.
I can't stop smiling. I don't know why.
I wish I could hug you right now.
Guys, I miss y'all. No, none of us could have predicted this. We didn't say goodbye to our school. We didn't walk the halls those last spring days or laugh with friends.
We didn't have a final lunch or hear that last bell. We didn't finish our sports, dance at our prom, or walk across that graduation stage. We didn't.
It's true. These moments were taken from us. But that doesn't mean our futures aren't bright. We are graduates now. We are the class of 2020. We are patriots. We are united.
We are united, resilient, driven to succeed. Hurricanes, floods, corona, these can't stop us and won't stop us. We are the class of 2020, and there will never be another class like us. We are the class of 2020.
High School salutatorian Jaden Kulkarni will now present the salutatory speech, and our valedictorian Skylar Newton will now deliver the valedictorian speech.
3.5 years ago, in August of 2016, we walked into high school ready to make our memories with our old friends and new friends, attend high school events such as homecoming, pep rallies, and sporting events. But we were most excited for our senior year, where we were supposed to spend time with our teachers and friends, relishing in our accomplishments for the past 12 plus years, attend prom, and finally walk across the stage to get our diploma. Life had different plans for us than what we expected, but we have pulled through.
As the summer of 2017 came to an end, we dreaded coming back to school and having to wake up early to get our school at 7:15. But we were excited to meet old and new teachers and friends. This was halted as Hurricane Harvey came into town as our community was rebuilding. We came back to school, which felt anything but normal. But we found a way to get out of that rut and salvage the rest of our school year. In our junior year, our paths diverged, as some of us dedicate ourselves to taking difficult classes, focus on sports, join more clubs, simply enjoy what life had to offer, or a combination of them all. And finally, our senior year. From August 13th till March 6th, we had lived through a normal senior year. We stressed out about the plans of the future with applications for colleges, universities, and trade schools to the grueling scholarship season. We were finally at the home stretch with only joys in sight, from college acceptances, prom, senior activities, and graduation we've all been waiting for. All of that was taken from us by a pandemic which has affected billions of people worldwide. Even with that, we have all made it to the end of our high school career to get our diplomas. I would have not made it to where I am right now without the administration, my teachers, my friends, and my family. A special thanks to all my teachers, especially these few. Thank you, Ms. Canariato, for pushing us throughout our senior year and offering us advice as we were planning to get ready for the rest of our lives. I'm extremely saddened that online school no longer allowed us to hear more stories about your cat rascal. Mr. Longorio, thanks for all of the explosions, experiments, and experiences I have had. You truly made junior year an unforgettable year in my book. To both Ms. Schul and Ms. Johnson, thank you for being such strong pillars of support for our school and me personally, from class to student council to academic UIL. Mr. King, thanks for an amazing 4 years, from the several classes you taught me, to UIL, to Mu Alpha Theta, to all the tournaments you had in your class. Your classroom never disappointed me when it came to learning and entertainment or fun. And finally, Ms. Black, for caring so much about me and all the other students that passed through your classroom. Thank you for making your classroom one of the most inviting places in GCM and shaping me into the student and leader I became. You have been an integral part of my high school journey. Thank you to my friends who have helped me become successful in my classes, clubs, and UIL. Without you guys, I would not have been able to be in the clubs and events I was in. Thank you to my parents, Shisher and Kirti Kulkarni, who have supported me in all of my endeavors since I was little. Thank you for providing me such a solid foundation and setting me up for success. I love you both. And a special thanks to my sister. Ever since I was little, you have been a role model. I tried to follow your footsteps while still making my own. You have been an inspiration from your hard work to dedication and your ability to find joy in little things. To conclude, while many people will say we were probably the unluckiest class to graduate GCM, I believe that because of these circumstances, we're the strongest, most determined, and experienced with crisis class to graduate from GCM, and are ready for what else the world has to throw at us. Let's go out into the world and show what the GCM Patriots class of 2020 is made of.
Good afternoon to the educators, to the families, and to the friends who are joining us today. I would like to begin first by thanking my family for their never-ending ability to make me feel stronger than I am, my peers who are there to suffer stressful nights and piles of homework alongside me, and my high school teachers, as well as my middle school and elementary teachers, for nurturing my passion for knowledge at such an early age, and for providing the support we all needed to discover our true selves. At this point in the speech, most people will begin to talk about the memories made in high school. However, I found this very difficult to do, solely because high school has left each and every one of us with our own unique experiences that have shaped who we are and who we wish to become. And that is what is so beautiful about it. I will not speak of my memories as if they are unanimous, because we are not so. Instead, we are a collection of minds so vastly different and passions unique between each and every person here today. Instead, I would like to take a moment to allow us all to reflect on our own individual memories together. Reach out to your friends and your teachers alike and share what made high school memorable for you. Unfortunately for the graduating class of 2020, many of these memories have been cut short. We were not able to participate in many of our last concerts and competitions. We were not able to experience the thrill of prom. We were not able to walk the halls of our respective elementary schools, where this journey began. Sudden changes occur and will always occur in life. It is not always wanted, and it is not always good. However, change makes us stronger. We may not have participated in those events, but we will forever experience each new event wholly as if it were the last. We may not have experienced prom as it was intended, but we will forever find an excuse to enjoy the company of our friends at every opportunity. We may not walk the halls of our schools, but we will continue instead to keep them in our minds and our hearts as we pursue the future and succeed in achieving happiness. Change is the law of life, and those who look only to the past and present are certain to miss the future, as John F. Kennedy once said. So while I am here delivering this speech in such an untraditional and unprecedented fashion, and although we are apart in distance, I would like everyone to know that I have never felt more connected to those I have shared my journey with. I hope that the future finds you in good health and spirit, and that success may follow you wherever you may choose to go. Thank you, and congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Thank you. I'd like to point out that the top 2% of the class is graduating summa cum laude, followed by the next 3% graduating magna cum laude, and the next 5% will be graduating cum laude as listed in your program. We would also like to honor our students who have enlisted in the military. Enlisting in the Army Reserve is Torrance Hillstock. Enlisting in the Army is Alyssa Carbajal. Enlisting in the Marines is Abraham Casas and Elon Reichart. Enlisting in the Navy is Marcus Botella, Trenton Brown, Kristen Cockle, Nico Mark Lagrado, Logan Lopez, and Brady Muth. Thank you for your commitment to serving our country. I would like to point out that this graduating class of Goose Creek Memorial has been offered scholarships valued in over $7,121,160. Now, on behalf of the faculty and staff of Goose Creek Memorial High School, as well as the senior class principal and the senior class counselor, I would turn over the program to our superintendent, Dr. Randall O'Brien, for certification of this class. Dr. O'Brien, I declare that the students of this class have successfully completed all coursework as required by the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to receive a diploma from Goose Creek Consolidated Independent School District. I proudly present the class of 2020.
Greetings to everyone attending this virtual graduation. We've reached a time of year in which we celebrate the completion of another school year. And yes, that means the conclusion of a very long educational journey for our seniors. I do not have the time in this quick message to revel in all of your individual accomplishments, but I will share that collectively, you've achieved more college credit hours than any other class in the history of our school system. You've attained more career certification credentials than ever before as well. As a result, many of you will be attending college on scholarship, and others will go directly into our local workforce, having attained a high-paying job as a result of earning your credentials early. You've learned much through the dedication, strength, and ability to deal with adversity that each course, each program, and yes, each teacher has instilled within you. The moral to this story is simple. You can and will emerge into the successful human being you are destined to become, quite simply because you've already proven that you can and will rise to any challenge that comes your way. Your adaptability, extreme mental focus, and pinpoint execution have served as an inspiration and true example to everyone who knows you. Your acts of courage and perseverance will live on in others who you've served as a role model for. Now is the time to define your role in life by applying all that you've learned over the past 13 years in order to reach your goals. I want to commend you for being overcomers, for adapting to change like no other class in our history. The school year may not have finished the way you wanted, but I'm convinced of your continued success, primarily because of the character you have demonstrated throughout this pandemic. On behalf of our Board of Trustees and our campus and district administrators, I extend our sincere congratulations. On behalf of our teaching and support staff, I extend to you the love and hugs not delivered to you in person on this very special day. You may have accomplished how to do all things virtual, but please know that we see how very real you are. We are confident in many things that you will go on to do, as you truly are giants in our eyes. Congratulations, class of 2020, and God bless. We are so very proud of you. With Principal Jackson's declaration that the students of the class have successfully completed all the coursework as required by the Texas Education Agency and are eligible to receive a diploma from Goose Creek CISD, then as Superintendent of Schools, I hereby certify the Goose Creek Memorial High School Class of 2020, and on behalf of the Board of Trustees and the faculty and staff of Goose Creek CISD and Goose Creek Memorial High School, we want to congratulate the Class of 2020.
We have come to the part we've all been waiting for, and we hope that you are celebrating with your seniors. The Class of 2020 has selected Lorraine Lambert and Charlotte Harris to announce the names of our graduates.
Skylar Laree Newton, Jayton Kulkarni, Vanessa Mendoza, Madison Ashley Moyer, Gloria Lizette Medina, Oswald Aguirre Jr., Haley Rebecca Jimenez, Anna Krista Keats, Ruth Ann Patino, Anthony Seha, Vanessa Elise Ponce, Johan Jared Rodriguez, Darren Lee,
Tanya Rodriguez,
Shaylin Wynn, Madeline Chavez Munguia, Caleb Austin Eccles, Giselle Arlene Batista, Edgar Barbier, Taylor Sulin Richardson, Tyler Camille Cumberbatch, Ashley Danae Widow, Angela Rose Herrera, Andrea Bartolon Barajas, Jairo Martin Asak Asen, Bailey Celeste Miller, Rigoberto Ayala Zaragoza, Roberto Rodriguez Jr., Alyssa Drew Arsenault, Kamuma Faith Obani, Nico Mark Bolotaulo Lagrada, Via Aphrodite Antepasado Cabañez, Christopher Curtis Erickson, Corina Bailey Elizondo, Brady Carl Muth, Geraldo Reyes Calzonson, Alexandria Teray Heyman, Isabel Kiana Verdusco, Dylan Gardner Viral, Paola Beatriz Godinez Castellanos, Angelique Vasquez, Adrian Danielle Brown, Catherine Naomi Montoya, Damian Rocha, Alejandro Alonso,
Kelis Angeli Acosta, Gerardo Acosta Rubio, Alexis Madeline Alamina, Tiffany Marie Alanis, Debony Alanis, Alejandro Alcantar, Terry Glenn Alfred, Gage David Allen, Xavier Ray Alonso, Isaac Alvarado, Jacqueline Joanna Alvarez, Alvaro David Alvarez Jr., Lucia Asenet Amaya, Jonathan Amezcua, Frederick S. Anaya, Felipe Yosel Andújar, Juan Manuel Arellano II, Kellen Ethan Ozan, Fabian Javier Avalos, Odalis Odette Ayala, Gabriel Adonai Baeza, Jeanette Barragan, Sabas Reynaldo Barragan Lua, D'Angelo Jesse Barrera, Layla Ann Barrett, Rogelio Andrés Barrios, Amanda Barron, Mark James Beauchamp II, Kirsten Elizabeth Bell, Lawrence Keith Bernard, Lauren Elizabeth Benavides, Karen Yvonne Bernal, Kelly Marilyn Bernal, Skylar Danae Berry, India Irie Bassoon, Javier Isaac Boiso, Jesus Bolanos, Tonvoneo Germone Bolds Jr., Mia Lynn Bookman, Alyssa Renee Bradford, Chance Lee Braswell, Chloe Reese Brent, Julia Grace Bright, Trenton Lewis Brown, John Malcolm Brown Jr., Noah Michael Butler,
Travis Ryan Kane, Liliana Ruby Calderon Rosas, Ruben Briseno Camargo. Lara Gabriela Cantu. Valeria Yvette Cantu. Chris Lucky Caraballo. Alyssa Brianne Carvajal. Deborah Elizabeth Carlson. Kelsey Brianne Carr. Ashley April Carrasco. Mike Carizales. Pacey Ray Carroll. Abraham Casas. Ashlyn Danielle Damasco Casanillo. Frank Lucas Castillo. Itamara Anaí Castillo. Daniel Rafael Castro Geraldo. Tristan Carlin Cedillo. Giovanni Emmanuel Clifford Soler Jr. Nestro Daniel Cervantes. Nadia Daniela Chacon. John Henry Blanco Chapa. Kennedy Marshawn Charles. Brian Sebastian Chavez Heredia. Lainey Nicole Cherry. Dominic Michael Cisneros. Joshua Philip Cleveland. Lauren Elizabeth Cloud. Christian William Cockle. Jaden Cam Kaufman. Juan Jesus Goyantes Cedeno. Melissa Nicole Contreras. India Elaine Cooper. Moses Corona. Hannah Nicole Courtney. Matthew R. David Cross. Brian Manuel Cruz. Shekinah Glory Culpepper. Landon Bradford Correct.
Lennox Jackson Daniel. James Gerald Daw Jr. Kayla Jewel Davidson. Flora Alicia Davila. David Jace Michael Davis. Alexa De La Garza. Connor Lewis Dean. Torian Deshawn Deans. Zachary Caleb Debler. Alexis Del Rio. Melanie Lee De Leon. Axel Delgado. Damon Joseph Reed Daramus. Jocelyn Rochelle Diaz. Luis Ronaldo Diaz. Alan Diaz. Brianna Nicole Dillo. Shalacy Renee Dixon. Jorge Dominguez. Christian Krishan Doyle. Jalen Olivia Doyle. Jasmine Ritrill Drummer. Nevin Isaiah Doobie. Hector Miguel Angel Dueñez. Frank Duran III. Elizabeth K. Easley. Caitlin Dora Eccles. Ethan Isaiah Edmond. Mariu Oxana del Valle Escalante Bastidas. JC Guerrero Escobar. Bryce Louise Estrada. Alexia Angel Falcon. Mason Allen Farmer. Daisy Fernandez. Gabrieli Yanka Ferreira Nascimento. Mark Anthony Figueroa. Eric Figueroa Barajas. Brian Cody Findley. Luis Ángel Fiscal. Aaron Matthew Flores. Abigail Autumn Flores. Anthony Flores. Evelyn Fonseca. Tiffany Yoli Fonseca. Shabrentney Aliyah Fontenot. Shakira Francis. Oscar Mauricio Franco Rodriguez. Kaylin Kevin Frank. Jalen Micah Nathaniel Franklin. Zakia Lachey Freeman.
Krishara Pablo Galain. Samantha Michaela Gallardo. Adelaide Gomez. Marlon Garcia. Moses Giovanni Garcia. Sebastian Garcia. George Aldair Garcia Camarillo. Aliyah Iyala Arjanice Gardner. Giselle Garza. Nathan Eliel Garza. Sadie Aleda Garza. David Alexander Garza. Giselle Garza. Esteban Angel Gil Oviedo, Bryce McCall Gillum, Laura Martel Gonzalez, Brandon Gabriel Gonzalez, Brandon Wayne Gonzalez, Eric Allen Gonzalez, Hector Gonzalez Gonzalez, Mia Sarah Gonzalez, Moses Isai Gonzalez, Tanya Michelle Gonzalez, Victor Rodrigo Gonzalez, Kayla Grant, a unique Star Green, Foster DeMontre Rayshawn Green, Gabriel Seth Greenwood, Nancy Lucero Gudino, Peter Guerrero, Morgan Ashley Guillory, Sydney Estelle Gustavus, Shinroy Han, Peyton Elijah Nawaz Hawk, Haley Renee Harris, Dionysus Leah Harrison, Matthew Christopher Harrison, Stephen Riley Hoffey, Emerson Samuel Haywood, Asia Chanel Henderson, Richard O'Neill Henry III, Adrian Hernandez, Jacqueline Jada Hernandez, Michael Anthony Hernandez, John Anthony Hernandez Mendoza, Victoria Destiny Herrera, Alexis Renee Hill, Holden Tyree Hill, Torrance Arlia Hillstock, Isaac Daniel Hinojosa, Jocelyn Ariana Hinojosa, Gabriel Aaron Hobbs, Zachary Robert Austin Hoel, Dallas Ray Lee Hughes, Lee Kim Quinn,
Axel Ibarra, Trace Andrew Jacobs, Eduardo Hassel III, Alexis Jared Hassel Salazar, Shian Joy Cheruthalakal Jigen, Catalina Caridad Jimenez, Kayla Gabriela Jimenez, Braylon Isaiah Jean-Marie, Ethan Joe Jordan, Taze Joyner, Kaylee Leanne Kelly, Jacob Carlisle Kingsmill, Trenton Terrell Knighton, Anna Bell Krushinsky, Aaliyah Brianna LeBeau, Madison Michaela Landor, Lainey Ann Lawley, Jada Maritza Leal, Melina Leal Ayala, Austin Tyshawn Ledette Oliver, Damian Gustavo Lemus, Cassie Nicole Llewellyn, Rocky Laikvong, Agustin Patricio Lopez, Gabriela Adriana Lopez, Jalen Lopez, Lainey Nicole Lopez, Logan Solis Lopez, Sonia Yunwen Lopez, Madison Claire Luna, Hannah Joy Lunsford, Lisa Naomi Luce,
Saul Adonis Machuca, Carleanne Elizabeth Maddox, Michael Christo Moffalo, Kylie Elizabeth Majoy, Jasmine Abigail Maldonado, Dawson Palmer Morris, Brianna Martin, David Scott Martin, Alexandria Martinez, Jose Adrian Martinez, Christy Martinez, Yasmin Nicole Martinez, Idalia Nancy Martinez, Adrian Martinez Jr., Haley Jade Maxey, Eric Andre Mayorga, Daisha Danielle McQuider, Cindy Madrano, Fatima Alexandra Madrano, Fabian Manuel Majias Santiago, Christian Andres Mendoza, Joseph Mendoza, Pedro Antonio Mendoza, Joseph Mendoza, Xavier Anthony Mendoza, Daniel Mendoza Rodriguez, Anderson Shedwin Lewis Mercury. Dontrell Jarmond Miller. Maya Maisa Mitchell. Gilberto Antonio Molina. Rafael Monroy. Rick Anthony Monsiváis. Genesis Miranda Montalban. Celine Destiny Montano. Diego Alberto Montemayor. George Luis Montemayor III. Haley Montes. Kayla Michelle Montgomery. Kirsten Madison Mooney. Lawrence Robert Moore. Franceli Mora Vergara. David Isaiah Morales. Jared Valdemir Morales. Nathan Bailey Morales. Trey Henry Morrison. Johnny Daniel Munoz. Matthew Austin Myrick.
John Albert Nava. Juan Manuel Navarro III. Cameron Ray Nethery. Elijah Ramel Nichols. Brendan Riley Nielsen. Jose Alejandro Nieto. Roxana Isabel Nieto. Devin Jamal Knoll. Corian Sean Nonette. Amari Alonzo Norris. Eliza Anissa Nunez. Brian Nunez. Giselle Anai Ochoa. Edgar Daniel Olalde. Stephen Carl Oprashek. Aaron Ordaz III. Eduardo Miguel Orozco. Billy Ryan Ortega. Angeli Barances Osmena. Jose Alfredo Pacheco. Braden George Page. Kaya Christine Payne. Passion Elijah Payne. Faith Marie Peña. Rafael Abraham Peña Soto. Michael Anthony Pennington. Monica Roxanne Pequeño. Ivan Pérez. Gregorio Pérez Cabrera. David Fabre Isaiah Farr. Isaura Alondra Pineda. Jared Ravon Pittman. William David Plaza. Logan Tyler Polachek. Kiera Sade Polius. Logan Alexander Poole. Yehu Asael Portillo. Brandy Renee Powell. Zoe Lelaine Powell. Alexis Rochelle Prater. Aileen Preciado. Carla Nayeli Puente. Carlos Alberto Quintana. Joel Roberto Quiroga.
Cecilia Celeste Ramirez. Maribel Adriana Ramirez. Alexis Ramirez Madrigal. Ashley Ramos. Juan Ramos. Ariana Anais Rangel. Jordan Lee Ramundo. Tyreek Dante Redden. Kaya Janae Reedus. DeMarcus Rayshawn Reed. Emily Celeste Rendon. Aaliyah Marie Reyes. Alyssa Yvette Reyna. Tracy Denise Richard. Elian Geraldo Richarte. Ricardo Rios. Jeremiah Deontay Rivera. Kayla Nayeli Rivera. Sterling Isaiah Robinson. Ulissa Robles. Abram Joseph Rodriguez. Christian Anthony Rodriguez. Edward Daniel Rodriguez. Giovanni Rodriguez. Grace Rodriguez. Joseph Nathaniel Rodriguez. Kareem Enrique Rodriguez. Maclovia Rodriguez. Martin Eduardo Rodriguez. Caitlin Mackenzie Brolin. Miguel Roman. Gloria Milagro Rosales. Xavier Rosales. Claudia Marie Rosas. Giselle Arlene Rosas. Brett L.J. Russell. Paige Anastasia Reimer.
Héctor Saavedra. Kimberly Brianna Saavedra. Oscar Fernando Salcido Moreno. Aaron Matthew Salinas. Christian Ángel Salinas. Moisés Valentín H. Salinas. Sarah Emily Salinas. Mateo Jesús Sánchez. Annalise Santos. Jennifer Rose Saravia. Zachary Thomas Scott. Sydney Michelle Selinsky. Jesus Serrano Jr. Brendan Jalen Shelton. Hayden Allen Shostak.
Imanol Silva.
Brian Alfonso Cimental. Jada Nicole Simeon Dargan. Seven Solana Sims. Brianna Nicole Simpson. Cassandra Ellen Singleton. Keanu Josiah Singleton. Cami Ashlyn Small. Brandon Lee Smith. Caitlin Kiana Smith. Olivia Christine Smith. Timothy Antoine Smith. Juwan Raheem Summersall. Kevin Soriano. Alantis Zelijah Spencer. Layla Micaiah Spencer. Thomas Milton Stanley. J. Matthew Stevenson. Landon Cole Stockwell. Julia Aaron Stultz. Ian Ali Tang. Chance Taken Tanner. Joshua Javier Tarver. Akelis Deandra Tavares. Jordan Jawan Taylor. Angel Miguel Tegues. Marilee Tellez. Brianna Evelyn Thomas. Jalen Christian Richard Thomas. Jeremiah Nathaniel Wallace Thomas. Andrew Nathan Tobias. Alejandra Torres. Catherine Torres. Lauren Ashley Torres. Natalia Torres. Yaraisa Herrera Torres. Fernando Torres Garcia. Elizabeth Tovar. Brianna Duyen Lee Tran. Tony Tran. Areli Trejo Aguilar. Ezequiel Alfredo Treviño. Luis Carlos Treviño. Kayla D. Trong. Janae Zakira Turner.
Kimberly Urbina. Irvington Valadez. Kevin Cabrera Valadez. Rufino Emmanuel Valdez. Jacob Armando Valdez. Rudy Alejandro Valdavia. Daniel Sean Van Norman. Aaliyah Lisbeth Vasquez. Alejandro Samuel Vasquez Talamantes. Destiny Marie Bella. Maximiliano Velasquez Menchaca. Arlette Cristina Velasquez Mosqueda. Diana Danielle Ventura. Sean Edward Verdun. Sierra Ashanti Victorian. Alexander William Vialta. Isaac Zaid Villanueva. Delena Villarreal. Reina Evelyn Villarreal. Darren Ray Walker. Kanisha Camille Watson. Thomas John Watts III. Rafany James Wheatfall. Destiny Brianna Whitener. Brendan Matthew Williams. Rylan Tate Williams. Lindsay Michelle Williams. Peyton Alexandra Williams. Sanaya Monique Williams. Zachary Carter Williams. Capri Danae Wilson. Patrell Kyle Micah Winchester. Lindsay Ellen Woodson. Jessica Ruth Ibarra. Carlos Jose Zepeda. Jacob Sepulveda. Oziel Everardo Zuniga.
Graduates, you may now turn your tassels from the right to the left side. Angelique Vasquez, Student Body Secretary, will lead us in the benediction.
This afternoon, I would like to ask everyone to please join me in the closing prayer. Please bow your heads for the benediction. As we virtually gather here today, I want to pray for all of the families that have been affected by this pandemic. I pray for the safety and health of those working in the medical field, the diagnosed patients, and anyone else that has been affected by this pandemic. Despite these devastating circumstances, I would like to continue on to pray for the class of 2020's future. Let us pray for the graduates as we go on to tackle any other obstacles that come in our way. I want to pray for all the graduates that are going to college, pursuing their career, and those that are leaving for the military. As we move our tassel from one side to the next, I pray that our beautiful high school memories never fade. I pray that the belly-aching laughs, the crowded pep rallies, and all other high school activities are remembered with a happy heart. While this prayer is coming to an end, I pray that the class of 2020's story never does. I pray that our legacies live on and that we leave high school ready for whatever life throws at us. I want to close this prayer on an appreciative note so that all of the viewers know that the seniors are very grateful for your support. We praise all of the beautiful people from various nationalities that are gathered here to stream our virtual graduation and celebrate our accomplishments. We thank you and we love you. Amen.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. Graduates, if you are in an area where you won't break anything, you may now toss your caps. Thank you for joining us.